everyone, Christina here, your tech director. Hey, today I want to show you how you can set up a Facebook ad in Command and then set it up to auto tag your leads as Facebook ad leads and then put it right onto a smart plan automatically. This is a wonderful new feature that Command just launched this week, so I'm so excited to show you. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to get Command open. Once again, it's agent.kw.com. Get into Command, and we're going to start by going to Campaigns, which is the megaphone on the left-hand side. Once you are here, we're going to go up to the top right to create campaign in blue, and then click Social Ad Paid. Once we're here, we're going to name it. And then you select your goal. Are you attempting to advertise a listing, attract listings, etc.? I'm just going to say advertise listing. And then down here, we're going to select what platform we would like the campaign to run. Keep in mind, you can select multiple like this. Today, I'm just going to do Facebook. Then we're going to click Create Campaign. This will pop up. Now, sometimes keep in mind, if you ever see that little box that we just saw saying processing and it sits there for a little bit, you can just click the X and it'll bring you to this screen. I'm going to X out so I can show you what this screen looks like. So you'll see name and goal is already check marked green. That means that section is ready to go. So the next section is listing, and you'll see the blue add listing button. So we're going to click that. And this is where you're going to search for the property address that you're going to be advertising. It auto-populates your own listings first. So when you have listings, those are going to be found right here. Also keep in mind there's a status bar. You can change it from active, coming soon, pending, sold, etc. Or on the show option right here, we can change this to all listings. So that way this is going to show any listings in the MLS. So the one that I'm going to use for this example here we go. I typed the address and it pulls it up. And this is a listing here in Burleson. And I'm going to click select. So keep in mind, if you see this purple message from Gary Keller, this is a nice little tutorial that they've put in here to help everyone as they're learning how to do these campaigns. You can always click skip. So after we have added the listing, you'll see that it auto-populates the MLS description. It automatically puts the picture as well. All of this can be changed. When you're in the main copy of the text, you can type whatever you want. You can delete all this, whatever you want to do. For this example, I'm going to leave it the same. Headline. Headline shows up right here in the bold font. I couldn't think of that word. So the bold font right here, that'll be your headline. I highly recommend make this very catchy, something that will catch people's attention and make them stop scrolling when they're on Facebook. So I'm going to say, so I have changed the headline to Home for Sale in BISD for Burleson Independent School District. You could also think of things like, you won't believe the views in this home. Click here to see the beautiful kitchen, great investment opportunity, something like that. That's really going to make people think and stop scrolling. In description, this is the font that is going to show up right under that heading right here. And you want to keep this short. It does allow up to 250 characters. However, I would keep it as short as possible because most of the time it's only going to show a few of the words. So Command gives us some great suggestions here. For example, you'll see it's in a light gray font here. It says, try this. You could be coming home to this. So these are suggestions. What that means is if you don't want to use it, you can just start typing your own, click here to view more pictures of this adorable home. something like that. Now, if you wanted to use those suggestions, I deleted that so you could see it. You could click use suggestion, or you can even click shuffle to see more ideas. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use this suggestions. Now, I am going to remind you guys, emojis help tremendously. So I always recommend in this description, which shows up here at the top, go ahead and add some emojis, whichever ones you want to use. And then this way, it really helps capture people's attention. Okay. I always am a fan of this red exclamation mark. I just feel like it really stops, helps people stop and see it, because that red really catches their attention. And it's right here. For some reason, it auto populates it down here. So you can just go to the bottom and copy it and then paste it up here at the beginning. There we go. And same thing in the description, you can always add an emoji here as well. Okay, then we're going to click save. Then the next one is Facebook settings. Click on it, and you need to select your Facebook realtor page right here. And then always select Facebook lead generation form, because when they click on this learn more button on your ad, it's going to give them a form and it's going to auto populate their information. They don't even have to type anything there. Now, sometimes people will erase the correct information and put false information, but that's okay. It doesn't happen as often. Most of the time people are in a hurry and they just click OK. So once they hit OK to submit their information, then it's going to take them to whatever landing page you select in here. So go ahead and leave it as Facebook lead generation form. You can change the button from learn more to sign up or apply now. Most of the time, the learn more button is the best option. Website URL, this is the landing page that it's going to go to after they submit their information to you. So you have the option to copy and paste a link from any link that you have here, or you can click choose landing page and select agent site homepage, which means it's going to take them right to your website. Or if you've created a custom landing page, it would show up here as well, and you can select that option. I'm just going to select agent site homepage. One more thing to keep in mind, if you do have a YouTube video, maybe you did a walkthrough of the home, you could always post that URL for the YouTube video that you created right here, because that's another great option. All right, we're going to go down here to targeting. And I always recommend to click use custom settings, because this really helps narrow your audience. Then click target a custom audience. Target my database would be more targeting the people that are already in your Facebook. So this way we're targeting a custom audience, looking for people who are hopefully looking for homes in our mile radius that we choose. So then location, it auto-populates the city and state that you have selected the listing. So this property is in Burleson, that's why it auto-populated this. If you need to change it, just click the X and type the city and state, and it'll pull the correct one up. Mile radius, you can make this more or less, whatever you desire. I like to leave it at 20. That means people within a 20-mile radius from Burleson that have been searching for these keywords on Google or Facebook, it's going to pop up to them. Under expert targeting, you'll see that's optional. However, like I said, I always do recommend to click add interest, because it just really helps to narrow down that search to the people who hopefully are actively searching for homes. So a few keywords that I recommend are realtor, because that will pull up realtor.com and realtor.com pro. Another one is Zillow. And then you'll select Zillow and Premier Agent Zillow and Trulia. And then you can also do buyer, and that will pull up first time buyer, first time home buyer grant. There's lots of other options you could think of in here. For example, if it's a low priced point that possibly people are thinking about leasing or looking for an apartment, that might be a good one to look at because hopefully they could also afford getting into a home if they're looking for apartments. Um, Lots of different things, interior design, bedroom, bathroom, home office. If they're looking into any of that, they're probably thinking about houses in one form or another. Another keyword is investors. So if you have an investment property, you could get that keyword in there: investor, investment opportunities, and so on. So I'm just going to leave that as my targeting right now. And then we're going to click save. Now, here is what I'm so excited about: lead settings. This is brand new. It just launched in Command. If you're watching this live right now, it's July 1st. So this week is when it launched. So we're really excited. This is going to make your life so much easier. So what has happened is as soon as this lead comes in to your command, you can have the system automatically tag it, which I want it to tag it as Facebook ad lead. If you don't already have that tag in your system, whatever you want it to be tagged, you can type it here. Okay, type your tag and then click create new tag, choose the color, and then click add. However, since I already have mine, I'm going to leave it this way. So when the ad runs and any leads that I capture, as soon as it's captured, it's going to automatically tag them as Facebook ad lead. And right here's the exciting part: it's going to assign them to whatever smart plan I want Command to put it on. If you watched my previous video about the 66-day challenge Facebook smart plan, this is the one I'm going to add it to. If you haven't watched that video, go check that out after this so you can learn how to edit your smart plan and activate it on here. So once you have that in there, we're going to click save. So last step is duration and budget. It cannot start the same day that you're creating the ad. It will always start either the next day or whatever day in the future you want it to start. So I'm going to put July 2nd until July 12th for 10 days. And my total campaign budget, I usually do $30 and I always get really good results, usually between 30 and 50 leads personally. So $30 is going to equal $3 per day of advertising spend that will go towards this ad. Click save. And then you go up to publish campaign, choose your card, and then create campaign. Now, one more thing to summarize how that lead settings works, okay? When you do your Facebook ad, it's going to pop up to the people that we have selected in here, hopefully that are looking for homes, okay? Usually these Facebook leads are 6 months out and further. However, you never know, right? So the great thing with this new update is that it's going to automatically tag them so you have that organized in your database. But the most amazing is that it's going to start them right on that smart plan. So you're automatically reaching out to them with text, reminding you to call them, emailing them. All of that's automatic through Command now. So this is going to make your lead generation so efficient and help you to generate more business. If you have any questions about how to do this, please let me know, okay? Y'all have a great day.